Hey everyone, Camber here helping you stay fit for life. And today I'm joined once again by Anna. And what is today? It's her 4th birthday! Woohoo! Whoa! Look at that! Let's get your hat. You want a hat?
Happy birthday.
Yay! Let's put it behind your ears.
The sun will shine.
It's on the bananas!
Birds will sing a song for you. So
I'm gonna get one too. Let's get a quick cleanup. That doesn't matter.
it's your birthday.
Do need this. And to kick off the celebration, this morning we're making some Anna banana protein pancakes with PB2. Now these come in at 685 calories, which may sound like a lot, but there's also 58 grams of protein packed into these things. So it's pretty close to the 10-to-1 calories to protein ratio that I like to have in my meals. But if you are cutting down and looking to have even fewer calories, then check out the links in the description. I'll have some of my French toast videos that are even fewer calories, but still very filling. But this is gonna make 3 pretty thick pancakes, so you can always cut one out, have 2, and have fewer calories that way. More on that later. What are we gonna need for this recipe? As always, we're gonna need a food scale to measure out what we need, something to mix the ingredients in, a non-stick griddle, and we'll go over all the ingredients now, which are also linked in the description. And if you buy from those links, you will help out the channel, help me keep feeding these kids some good anabolic food to get them nice and strong. Let's see your muscles. Muscles, let me see. Maybe not. So, first thing we're gonna need is 150 grams of banana. So, with the banana, what we're gonna do is kind of eyeball it here, cutting about 1/3 of the banana off so that we can make some slices. I'm gonna cut down the middle first, and then doing 4 cuts per pancake. So it's basically 8 little pieces per pancake that we're doing here. So we're gonna put this out of the way. We have the bananas cut up ready. You're gonna put your non-stick griddle on 300 degrees, get that heated up, and the rest of this banana, we're gonna just start to mash up because it's gonna get mixed into the batter.
Gross.
Gross, but it's really yummy. So we're just gonna mash it up really well here until it gets to the point of a gooey banana mess. Ew. All right, so now we're gonna get a mixing bowl and start putting all this stuff together. We're gonna start with this 80 grams of Kodiak Cakes protein pancake mix. So this is where a lot of the protein comes from. If you use a different kind of mix that doesn't have that, well then you're not gonna have as much protein. So that's one of the main ingredients we need here. Next up, we have 30 grams of a vanilla protein powder. You can use other flavors of protein powder. I've tried chocolate, peanut butter. They all taste good. They give different hints of those different flavors, but the vanilla makes it taste more like a regular pancake. And one thing to keep in mind, this is just a typical whey protein powder. I did use a different isolate kind that had a more grainy texture, and it wasn't quite enough. It was really runny in the batter, and I had to add about half as much again to it to get the right consistency, which is gonna bring the calories up, the protein as well, but if you're wanting lower calories, then make sure that you're getting just a normal whey protein with the right texture here. Can you mix that up for me? So next up, we have 75 grams of egg whites, and then we have 75 grams of almond milk. This is unsweetened almond milk, so if you have a vanilla or something like that, it's gonna add more flavor for you. Good job.
I'm mixed.
Now let's mix it. Be careful. Yeah, mix. Mix, mix, mix. So we're gonna mix those 4 ingredients together now. It's a pretty simple recipe to make, nothing real crazy or special going on here. And then once that's thoroughly mixed, we're gonna add the mashed up banana, not the slices.
Banana, mix.
Yep, mix it. Good job. Now we're ready to put it on the griddle. Put this here. Now we're gonna get some non-stick cooking spray, just a little dab on there just to make sure it's not sticking. And I just pour 3 separate pancakes, evenly distribute the mix. And I leave a little bit of mix in the bowl so that I have enough to cover up the bananas in the pancakes so that they don't burn when I flip the pancakes over in a little bit. About that much mix left over in the bowl.
Yeah.
That around, or you can taste it. Is it good? She likes the mix so far. So there's not a certain amount of time here that I cook the pancakes. Usually pretty close to the time I get all the bananas on, up with some more batter, it's about ready to flip. I just kind of look at the edge of them, and once you see the edge starting to cook up some, then I flip it over and then time it for about 1:45 seconds to 2 minutes to finish cooking. It's so good. So now I just get a spoonful here, kind of pour a little bit over all the bananas so there's some coverage. You're eating the mix. All right, I can see the sides are now pretty much cooked on this one, so we're gonna go ahead and start flipping these. See, nice and golden brown looking there. And now we wait for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer so I don't forget. And while we're waiting, you get your food scale out. We have 15 grams of PB2. This is gonna be some of our topping. We're gonna add about 20 to 25 grams of water here to get it the right texture. I like it a little bit more runny, so if you want it less runny, then just add less water. Now we gotta mix it.
I wanna mix them.
Well, we gotta be careful with this, honey. This one can spill easier. We have some special happy birthday plates to use for this. Are you eating it?
No, 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 cut off my phone. I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. We'll just set that aside. Yum. They are almost done. Yummy.
Yum, 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 yum.
All right, they are nice and fluffed up. Looks like they're about ready to go. So let's move these onto the plate. Make sure it's focused on the plate.
One for me. That one's for me.
They're all for both of us. And there we have it, a large stack of 3 pancakes. We're gonna take this and our peanut butter over to the table and start eating.
Hey, 2 plates.
Yep, 2 plates. All right, let's get to eating this. So, this recipe, you can use up to 3/8 of a cup of syrup. I start out with a 1/4 cup, and then I usually end up adding some afterwards, just because I like syrup. So we're gonna put the syrup on before the peanut butter. What happens if you put the peanut butter on first, it'll start to harden and just isn't quite as good. I put the syrup on and then put the peanut butter over top, and then it just kind of mixes in with the syrup and it stays peanut buttery and it's really good. Like I said, getting the right texture, you wanna make sure you have the correct protein powder. You wanna lick the peanut butter? And you can try all kinds of different flavors, so if you do try this with a different flavor that's really good, let me know and I will try it out as well. And just because it's her birthday, we're gonna add some sprinkles. Sprinkle pancake. Beware, if you add sprinkles, it'll add calories. You ready to taste it? Sounds like it. Here we go. First bite for Anna. Here, just bite off the side. Or take the whole thing. Chew it. Is that good? What does it taste like? You chew it first and you can talk. I'll try.
Daddy, yummy.
That tastes like banana right there. If you're a banana fan, banana pancakes, some Jack Johnson, then this is a great breakfast recipe. Hitting those protein macros, helping you get your gains, and just tasting great. You don't have to eat bland stuff, just egg whites all the time with nothing. I mean, you can eat good stuff like this. Don't be afraid of carbs. Look how much food that is right there. That is a lot of pancakes. So you'll feel really full. And like I said, you can take one of these out and have fewer calories. It'll be around 460, 70 with like in the high 30s on protein. I have to add it out exactly, but I'll have this recipe in the description that I made, as well as the ingredients and measurements you'll need if you only want to make 2, so that you won't have as many calories if you don't want to eat that much. But this, like I said before, I like to have a big breakfast in the morning because it fills me up and then I'm not thinking about food all the time. When's my next meal? When's that? I'm satisfied. And obviously you don't have to stack them up like this. You can get a bigger plate, spread them out, eat them slower if you want, but I like to stack them up big like this and eat them all together There's a lot more banana in every bite. What does it taste like?
Banana.
Banana! And I actually think a 1/4 cup of syrup is probably plenty for this, so that's 10 fewer calories, so we're looking at about 675 for this, but you can go even more. Just keep in mind, low calorie, sugar-free maple syrup, it's 5 calories per serving. So if you're using something like maple syrup, then those calories are gonna add up really fast. Be aware of what you're eating. Once again, everything's linked in the description so you know what I'm using so that all the numbers will match up. Yum.
Last bite's gonna be for birthday.
Last bite's gonna be for birthday girl. Last bite, best bite, baby.
I'm not a baby.
Take that, Jesse James West. She's not a baby. Last bite, best bite, big girl.
Last bite, best bite.
Big girl. So that is the Anna Banana Protein Pancakes with PB2. Really good, really filling. This is awesome. I like it. Everything's linked in the description. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. We got lots of other good videos with recipes that'll help you out, technique videos on working out. Check out my Instagram at Camber Fitness. Lots of good stuff we're posting there all the time. These kids are always helping me make stuff. We have a lot of fun with all this. I will see you in the next one. Time to hit the gym.